So, hello everyone, this is Chou, and today we're gonna first practice a little bit, dig into the skills of the new hero, Rexxar, and we'll look at Rexxar, we'll look at his talent choices. I'm just exploring myself, but then we're gonna come up with a few builds, and I'm gonna buy Rexxar with real money, and then afterwards we're gonna test these out in different quick matches and see how life goes. So we're gonna come up with a few different creative ideas with his build. And if you wonder why I'm doing this research for actually my content, my book, actionable gamification beyond points and badges and leaderboards. I work in gamification, so if you ever want to know about how game design make us so obsessed and it's going on every day, spending money, check out the book and the 8 core drives. But today we're just going to talk about this guy, Rexxar. So Rexxar is a hunter, and the few very important things is that I can toggle menus. Is that his big thing is he has a little bear. Yeah, it's pretty little compared to him actually. He has a bear, Misha, and his trait is activate command Misha to stay by your side, and you can turn it into aggressive mode. So let's. Yeah, the music is a little bit loud. Let's turn down the volume a little bit. Music probably at 73% might be okay. Okay. So Misha is now hiding with me, but then Misha attacks whoever I'm attacking. His few different attacks: Spirit Swoop, deal 100 damage to the enemy in a line, slowing them by 30% for 2 seconds. So it's actually his most damaging move. There you have his second move, Misha Charge, which deals a medium amount of damage, but it does stun enemies for 1.25 seconds. That's pretty powerful. And then we have Men Pet. So Men Pet is just heal Misha over 5 seconds, and then afterwards 5 seconds later you can heal him again. So again, this is the slow bird, stun, and then Misha's being attacked, so you heal him to attack more. But then if he's taking too much damage, then you tell him to come back, and then you tell the bird to attack everyone. That's a penetration shot. Alright, so let's look at his talents. You can, at the level 1, you can choose between Misha periodically reduce the damage received from hero basic attacks by 50%, store up to 2 charges, so this is basically block for Misha. Then you have basically health generation. It interestingly is for both you and Misha, so just keep that in mind. That's pretty useful to know about. And then there's the mana regeneration. Then there's game vision of an area. So for 5 seconds, that's sometimes useful if you're against Zeratul or whatnot. But oftentimes I feel like it's not as the key. I think the key for this so far, I haven't felt like mana is a problem. So generally, it's all about Misha's survivability. And the question is whether Grizzled Bear, the block, will increase in survivability more, or a faster regen. Now, because we can heal Misha right over time, I think block is by far the better build, better talent. I'm just trying to Misha attack. Yep. All right, Misha, come back. Don't get hit by the towers. Okay. Then we have the other one. 4% of her maximum health is healed. Now, how strong is Misha? Well, her damage is close to Rexxar, but not as strong as Rexxar, unless you use these special moves, right? And so you basically heal her for 4% of her maximum health, and I don't think 4% is very much. See, Misha doesn't even cleave, so he only attacks 1 unit at a time, not everyone. And so I don't really feel like 4% is enough in significance. That probably needs to be buffed. Now, increase Spirit Swoop. The bird's move slow amount to 40% and its duration to 3 seconds. That's a significant boost because it used to be 30% for 2 seconds. Now it's 40% to 3 seconds. And I think that actually is a huge difference that's worth considering. Increase Spirit Swoop's range by 20%. If Spirit hits an enemy hero, the mana cost is refunded. So that means if you hit someone, you can hit someone again and again without caring about mana. Keep in mind, it's mana 40. and you have about 550 at level 6. So generally, it's not too terrible of a mana cost. So I wouldn't go with that. Easy Prey, increase Misha's damage to minions and mercenaries by 100%, 50%, and reduce damage takes from minions and mercenaries by 50%. So this is if you want to, if there's no specialist on the team and you want to just focus on, wave clearing, then it may be useful. But I personally don't think that's useful. So honestly, out of this, I think the no-brainer is Crippling Talons. So. Alright, so let's do some leveling up again. Leveling. Alright, so then we have Blood of the Rhino. Increase men's pet's duration by 5%. So you get to, or by 5 seconds. So it's already 5 seconds, and so it adds another 5 seconds. And I think this doubles the healing, I'm guessing. It'd be stupid if it's, the same amount of health over 10 seconds. So I'm assuming it doubles the health. Increased basic attack range is probably the most useful skill. I mean, we'll have to see about Misha's survivability in general, but I think the increased range is probably the most useful. Then we have Aspect of the Beast. Misha's basically lowers the cooldown of Misha charge by 2 seconds. That could be useful if we see Misha's charge being one of the most important aspects of basic attack by 2 seconds. 2 seconds is significant, actually. So he gets to do 12 seconds, and that's actually pretty significant. Aspect of the Beast seems to be a very viable, just because 2 seconds is so gigantic, right? And then he can stun the enemy again, so it makes your every one-on-one battle is like stunful. It's stunning. Bird of Prey. Increase Spirit Swoop's damage by 300% to non-heroic enemy. So yeah, it's about wave clearing if you really want to, but again, at this level, wave clearing is just not the most important thing, and I think there's better things to do with this character. Again, he's a warrior, right? So it's not about not fighting non-heroes. It's about tanking a bit, fighting. So these three are all good. I would rule out the fourth one, and the key is that whether you have Misha's survivability issue, we're going to see that in the quick matches. If Rexxar himself has survivability issues, then the issue would be... actually, did I even spell Rexxar's name correctly in my feed? Let me double check my twitch.tv. Might need to remake this one, but it's all right. I'm just learning about him myself too, so it's all good. Goody gumdrops. Dropless Titherland. I'm just saying things to stall so I can go to my own channel. How do I go to my own channel again? My own channel. I would like to visit my own channel, my dear. Alright, so Rexxar. I think it's spelled. Yep, Rexxar. What is my channel called? I am live now. That's nice. Go to channel. There's only one person watching, which is okay. I don't mind. Okay, I'm gonna edit the channel. Yukai Chou. I don't want to watch this. Come on. Let's see. Hi. Chou plays. Learns Rexxar and crafts, builds, creates builds. Alright, learns Rexxar and creates builds. Purchases. Alright. Good enough for me. Alright, so I'm very curious about the heal. So let me put him in danger. Let me put poor old. All right, so let me put him in danger.
Choose a talent.
So now what? So I'm healing. I think it's just healing way more. Alright. At level 10, Bestial Wrath. Increase Misha's base attack by 150% for 12 seconds, which is a long period of time. Send a pet of boars to hunt enemy heroes. Usually if you're with a team. Uh-oh, need to heal. Uh-oh. Come on, heal. Ah. Oh no, Misha died. Misha died. Okay. Here's a bird for you. And increase Misha's basic attack. So, this one's Unleash the Boars. Release a herd of boars that track down all enemy heroes in a direction, dealing 140% damage. This one is okay. This one... This one... Basically, I actually expect the high-level play. This one's going to be way more popular because it slows them down by 40%. Very significant for 5 seconds, and it's like in an area that they can't escape. So this is probably the best in the high-level play, but... Most people like to play this because it just makes them more powerful. So, now he's just punching them. And then we have Bear Charge. And then they can slow down. Okay. Heal a little bit. Roar, stunned. And then killed. Alright. So yeah, that's how he works a little bit. Misha, you know where that's been. Haha, that's funny. Okay, level up. Okay, let's go to the higher level, see how it goes. So you can see Misha usually has a bit more health compared to Rexxar, so that's something interesting to know too. Let's look at so Misha deals damage to nearby enemies, so this is always useful. Can Misha get the globe? No, Misha, not smart. That has a short cooldown, huh? 50 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty short. I think level 16 is the hardest pick. Basic attacks increase movement speed for both of you. So when you're almost dead, this helps you running away, or hitting someone allows you to chase after them. I think this is probably will be the most popular one. If Misha charges a hidden hero, you can do it again within 3 seconds, which is like most high-level players won't do it because it's like, well, if you're being a noob, then you're less punished. Misha takes reduced ability after charging. So this one, again, it's about her survivability. I think the top two will be more popular. Definitely Thrill of the Hunt. But we're gonna look at a more balanced build, and then we're gonna look at a Misha build. So let's look at a Misha build too first, though, then, because it's probably more straightforward. And then we're gonna look at a balanced one. So let's give him some fire. Fire, yeah, it's kind of nice. Attacking, so this is basically whoever attacks Misha will be slow. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. I didn't even have to. So every time everyone who attacks Misha is reduced by 40%, and that is significant. But not you though. Oh, you or Misha. Okay, that is actually pretty good. Increase Menpet. Increase the healing by Menpet 50% while Misha so can heal and move him more. I don't think this would be the build that's necessary. Increases when Spirit hits an enemy, you gain 100% attack speed for 3 seconds. So this is about once you hit, you're like boo 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 throwing out. Now this is the most hilarious one. Feign death. Fake your death, becoming invulnerable and untargetable for 5 seconds. During this time, you control Misha. So it's a weird version of Ice Block, but it's like very odd. I think it's gonna be a choice between Primal Intimidation or Aspect of the Hawk, with a slight favor in Aspect of the Hawk. But we're gonna see how that turns out. So let's see Aspect of the Hawk. See how that works. Hello. All right. So now I'm throwing way more faster, and I do pretty strong damage. I can stun him. He's gonna shoot the yeah. He's pretty strong. Uh-oh, Misha's dead. Misha's dead. Misha's dead. Misha's dead. Okay, Misha's not dead. That's good. Alright, good. Gotta watch out for him. You gotta care about more people. Okay, so let's go to level 20. Level 20. The skill is let's see. Increase the duration of Bestial Wrath by 50%. Okay. So this makes him even more powerful, but and heal me, so that's cool. Actually, Misha doesn't become more powerful, but longer and healer. Then you could make Misha's attack slow by 20%, which is pretty strong. Actually, probably more useful. Hardened Shell is always useful when you're tanking. Okay, so we're gonna probably go with this one. It depends on, again, survivability, but. Alright, Misha runs pretty fast, apparently. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we are going to purchase Rexxar now, and